Still worth visiting Disney World in 2024 with all the price rises, things changing all the time, fast passes going. Is it still worth visiting Disney World in 2024? And I'm about to give my honest answer to this after spending 8 days. Magic Kingdom, the place where dreams come true. Or is it the place of nightmares? Actually, that's so funny. Oh my god, I'm not gonna put that in. Guys, we're at Magic Kingdom and it's freezing. It is that cold. When we were on the boat coming over here, everyone was huddled together like they were ready to enter the Antarctic. I'm just here dressed in my shorts, ready for a day in Magic Kingdom. However though, the weather is quite deceiving because it's warm now, but on the boat it was freezing. Anyway, let's just go in. And oh my god, guys, we couldn't have timed this at a better time. We've just came into the park. The castle's just there and there's a parade on. Oh my goodness. I literally feel like I'm gonna cry right now. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Welcome to Disney World, everyone. A reminder, guys, that in this series, I'm going to be giving away 2 3-piece sets of level 8 luggage. Full terms and conditions are below. I have to be honest, in this moment, I was living the dream. I had just walked into Magic Kingdom, hadn't even been in Florida for 24 hours, and they had a parade coming down Main Street. This is one of the things that I truly love about Disney World, is there's just something always going on, and there's always going to be things that are going to surprise you every single time that you're there. This is why I come to Disney World so much. That was amazing, but the reality still kicked in that it's freezing. Anyway guys, welcome back to a brand new video. We're currently filming a series about is it still worth visiting Disney World after all of the monumental changes that have happened over the last couple of years. I know you're probably going to be thinking this series is already fixed, because if you've watched my videos before, you're going to know that I'm a huge Disney fan and I love coming here. Of every opportunity that I get, I want to be here. However though, I am fully aware of all of the fundamental changes, and one of the big things that I notice quite a bit is the price of food. So we're going to head into Harbour House. I'm literally starving. I've been hungry all day, and we're going to check out what the price of the dishes are, because I actually think I'm going to be able to save you some money by explaining about the differences between quick service and then dining. So one of the things that I do is I've actually got the My Disney Experience app. I highly recommend it. If you don't get it downloaded, and on this you're going to be able to make your food orders. And what we've actually done is we've made a food order for Harbour House, literally from standing outside of it. This is honestly going to save you so much time, because it saves you waiting in the massive long queues. Guys, you wouldn't believe it. We waited no longer than about 5 minutes for this. Well, I've had no breakfast, so I've actually went for the clam chowder, and then my favourite dish that I always get when I'm in Magic Kingdom, which is the shrimp, rice and green beans. Now, one of the most asked questions I always get from coming out here so often is, how do you afford to come out here? Now, very quickly on, I learned that the only way I'm able to come out and do the trips that I do is by eating at quick service. Now, a lot of people, when they hear the word quick service, they just think of McDonald's, they just think of burgers, they just think of fried chicken. They don't actually think about the food that I've got. Obviously, some of you might, but a lot, when I speak to viewers, they'll say, oh, I don't really want to eat burgers and chips though every day. Guys, there's so many amazing food options in Disney World, which means that you don't actually have to go and spend X amount of dollars by eating in, a nice fancy restaurant. And trust us, there's some amazing restaurants which I absolutely love in Disney World, but there is so many cheaper alternatives that you can come to and get some really good food. Interested in the cost of this? For the clam chowder, the extra bits, the shrimp, the rice and the green beans came to a total of $22 with tax. Worth every penny. Must say as well, I do highly recommend the clam chowder. I had never heard of clam chowder until I started coming here, and one of my friends, Ava, she highly recommended it, and honestly, it is to die for. I just thought when we're on the topic of money saving as well and trying to keep costs down, you may notice when you watch my vlogs, you'll see I don't ever buy drinks in the park unless I run out of water and then I have to buy a bottle of water. I bought this morning from Walmart. It costs $13 and it's pretty much almost a litre, and I've just filled it with juice. I just got one of them little Robinsons little fruit sheet squirty things, and I'm just going to fill it throughout the day. It can save you a fortune. Water in the park's about $6 a bottle. Oh my goodness, I couldn't have timed this any better. Not gonna lie, I feel perfect now after that food. I am still feeling a little bit jet lagged because we actually only landed in the States yesterday, and I don't know what it is, but I just can't stop eating. I'm just hungry all of the time. Guys, you heard that right. Yesterday we landed in Florida, and let me tell you, it was the longest Florida travel day I've ever had in my entire life, and that's because of the snow. We had a snowstorm in the UK, and it was a full shenanigans. If you want to know all the details, make sure you go back and watch the travel day video. It's all linked below. Here in January, it's, like I say, temperature-wise, it's weird. It literally goes. It goes from moments. I don't have literally. I have to tell you, it's what I don't have a clue. But anyway, it goes from being really warm and really cold. We're actually planning on going on a people mover, but it seems to be down, and there's people being escorted off it up there. We are here in January, and January is generally, Disney doesn't really have quiet periods. So whenever you're planning on coming out here, like, don't panic. Like, it's not like the parks do close a little bit earlier, but it's still open fully. But what we have noticed this January is there is a lot of maintenance. A couple of rides are down, the Skyliner's not on, things like that. But that's pretty much it, to be fair. But one of the things I am noticing a lot, and that's, I've been here for 24 hours, just rides breaking down. I don't know if that's been happening all year round, or if this is just something that's been happening over the last couple of days. What is on though? The Carousel of Progress. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories, and moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot.
And if you have no clue what's going on, neither do I.
You're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my room. I rumpus the room.
Now, how do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
Was it just me that noticed that very scary looking cat? And that's the first time I've ever saw, like, the beef between the husband. I think it was between the husband and the wife, or the husband and the daughter, I don't really know. But Carousel of Progress, it was a ride that I didn't even know existed until probably like 2022. Every time I literally go on it, it just brings back so many amazing memories of Magic Kingdom. I love it. It was lovely and warm in there. We've left, and it's quite nippy, but I'm sorry, I'm going to stop moaning about the coldness. Anyway, the next ride is Space Mountain. All I'm going to say to you is turn your volume down, because you're going to hear some crazy screaming. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Why on earth am I doing this? Yeah, actually the lights are on. Ah! Oh my goodness! I've never been on it when the lights are on. Oh, oh, it's actually worse because I can actually see it ahead. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Ah! I can actually see it. Ah! Oh my goodness! Oh, why have I went back on this? Oh my god, it's so fast. I don't like it. Oh my god, I actually don't like it. I don't. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh no. No way. No way. Bang it up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so fast. I actually think I'm gonna vom. I'm glad you couldn't stop laughing. Oh my god. I tell you what, guys, I need to take a couple of minutes after that. Oh my god. Why? Why? Oh, I've just remembered it's freezing. That's the theme of this episode, how cold it is. But why on earth did we do that ride? I've got the worst headache now. Do you know what, right? Some people will go on that ride and they will, oh my God, I'm falling. Hang on. This is what this ride does to me. Some people go on that ride and they'll absolutely love it because it's great if you're into roller coaster and whatever, which I am, but the motion, and I honestly, my dream is always to have potentially ride that when the lights are on. And I don't think the ride lights were fully on. I think the lights were on for People Mover because the People Mover is currently down. I wish they weren't on because it made us feel worse. Water bottle, like I mentioned before, lifesaver. Because at this point, I feel like at this point I would already be itching to have a Joffrey's, but I'm like, nah, I'm not going to bother. I've got a horrible coleslaw as well. I get this all the time. I think it's just like the jet lag tiredness and stuff. It always comes out. Anyways, we're going to get on the train. I feel like this is the ride where you go. If everyone could look to the right, on the right you will see the People Mover. The People Mover was built in 2004. By the way, I don't know if that is true. But, yeah, this is one of the most relaxing things you can do in Magic Kingdom, especially when it's a busy day. It's just nice just to come on here, just chill, relax. And you get to see a lot of the things that are behind the scenes. We're back on Main Street.
Until that time, please remain seated.
I feel a bit rotten now. We've just off cam. I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts. I don't know why. I've just enjoyed doing YouTube shorts at the moment. Anyway, I've just literally demolished. We should have got footage of me eating this popcorn. I've literally just demolished, but I wasn't eating it like one at a time. I just had my hands full and it was just getting all shoved in my face. I didn't look very classy at all, but anyway, hey ho. I've got a little bit of a line tip for you, and I swear by this. If you're ever thinking about standing in a standby line and you see 60 minutes, always look at where the line starts for the standby. And if you see the line is pretty much out the door, then you probably are going to be looking at 60 minutes. But even worse, if you can see that the lightning lane is mega busy as well, then in my opinion, I just avoid them rides. We've literally just walked over to Pirates because we've thought, let's go and do Pirates. It's never usually that busy. But it's busy. Do you know, I'm actually finding Magic Kingdom today is relatively busy. And this is something else that we're going to be chatting about during this series. You know, prices have gone up. You know, some of the things that used to be free have been taken away. But another thing that a lot of people, that puts people off Disney is the parks really busy? Are they manageable? Can you go to Disney and enjoy a day in Disney without having to spend, you know, hundreds of pounds potentially as a family on fast passes? And we're going to be going through all that this series. Today, the park, I have to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting the park to be busy. It's January. I was expecting it to be quiet, but for some reason, it just seems to be busier than usual. But guys, it's Disney World. There'll be certain days you'll come into the parks and you're like, oh my God, you're walking on rides. And then there's going to be other days where, you know, it's it's not that. And also as well, with especially Magic Kingdom, so it's currently 4 o'clock. Anytime between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m, it's busy. But a good little tip for you: Magic Kingdom generally has got most of where your families will come, and most of the families have little ones. Now, past 6 o'clock, a lot of them families, because they've been in since 8 o'clock in the morning, they start to leave throughout the day. So I always find Magic Kingdom, if I want to come to Magic Kingdom and ride the rides, I always find either first thing in the morning or late at night. And we'll also try that this series. But anyway, long story short, we're not going on Pirates. Guys, every time I come to Disney World, I learn something new every single time. If you ever want your pictures, this is where you come. Mate, do a little twirl for everyone. There we go, that's it. Literally, this is where you come if you ever want your castle pictures. However, though, what I will say is pretty much from about 5 o'clock, well, actually, what time are we on now? It's 5:15. Ben, we've got a dining reservation shortly. We need to hurry up and go. Actually, hang on, don't stop filming yet. If you ever want to come and get your pictures, make sure you come here. The fireworks are here tonight at 8 o'clock. Maybe get here about 3 hours before, because soon people are going to start grounding and people start sitting here from any time from now. So yeah, I would actually say this has been a very unsuccessful Magic Kingdom day based on the rides that we've done, but The thing is I suppose it all just depends on how you want to do Magic Kingdom. Everyone is very different. For example, we just landed yesterday. We've still got like a full trip ahead, so I'm kind of like just taking a chill, to be fair. But obviously, if you want to, we could have, by the way, got on so many more rides today, but we just wanted to take this first day easy, if you know what I mean. I've actually not had me Starbucks yet as well, guys. What's going on? Isn't Main Street just absolutely stunning? You could, do you know, I could just stand here all day and just stare at this castle. Like, look at it. Honestly, it's just amazing, man. It's huge as well. This lens will definitely not put it in perspective of how big it is, but when you're here, that is one of the things that everyone always says when you walk down Main Street. It's just like, wow, it's just so much bigger in person than what it is on what we see on like TV and cameras and YouTube. The stickies on me, my favourite thing, a bin in Disney. These bins, honestly, are absolutely amazing. If you ever want to, I wouldn't recommend you eat your snacks off these bins, but if you ever want to stick something on while you just stand and obviously chat. But like I said actually before, we actually have a dining reservation that we need to get to very shortly. So yeah, we're gonna actually have to leave Magic Kingdom, which I'm really, really gutted about. How many rides have we done? One? Is that all we've done? No, we've done two. What did we do? We've done Space Mountain and we've done the Carousel of Progress. You could argue the Railroad is Railroad's more of an attraction than a ride. I'll let you guys decide that in the comments. See, I know what else we did. We stuffed our face with popcorn. Oh, and by the way, I did say popcorn before. Ben was saying, oh, you didn't say popcorn in the video. By the way, if I didn't, I stuffed my face with popcorn. It was really embarrassing. Next time, in fact, actually, I won't be doing it again. There won't be a next time. But I literally was like, oh, actually, I really shouldn't have glued that. Ferry boats this way. Goodbye, Magic Kingdom. We'll see you another day. Oh, monorail. Perfect timing. Yeah. Hopefully, oh, we've just missed the ferry. Typical. They come every hour though, so it won't take that long. I'm only kidding, they come every 15-20 minutes. Mate, you're so gullible. General Joe Potter, and look at that Florida sun. Even Russell's had a good day. Do you know, I think it's like days like today when you've just had the most amazing day in the Magic Kingdom, or the most amazing day wherever in Disney, or not even just Disney, like the most amazing day whatever you're doing in life. And then you realise, like, actually, them crowds aren't that bad. The weather isn't that bad. Everything that you've moaned about on that day isn't that bad. But actually just spending time with the people that you love, spending time with your friends, family, regardless of who they are, is all that matters. And while I'm editing this video right now, all I can say is, like, we had the most amazing day in Magic Kingdom, and that is the only thing I want to leave you with in this video. When you go over to Magic Kingdom, or wherever you are, Disney, Universal, anywhere on planet Earth, you just got to go in and just make the most of it, because the one day will be your last time. Without getting really sad and depressing, one day will be your last time in that park or that place or your most magical place on Earth, and you never know when that last time's going to be. So you just need to really go in and just make the most of it. And you know what? I'm making a vow to myself personally, like, moving forward, that's all I'm going to do, because yeah, you only live once. Anyway, we found the car. Lovely ferry ride over. Guys, I would honestly say that has been one of the nicest days I've had at Magic Kingdom. Like I said before, yes, we didn't get on loads of rides. Yes, we didn't, you know, stay dawn until evening. But I think sometimes you just need to go at your own pace, and that's what I will definitely say. Another little tip, a way of getting your holiday a little bit more, you know, making your holiday a little bit more not as demanding on your body. Definitely find when you're out here and you're doing multiple park days, it's really hard to go from morning till night and to keep going. Like, I'll tell you, I have done 1,128 calories today, and I've done over 44 minutes worth of exercise. I don't know how many steps that is. I'm sure I'll be able to find out for you. Now, that is a lot of calories when we've only 4 hours have we been in the park? I think it's been like 4 hours. Has it even been that? I don't know. No, it's been more than 4 hours. About 6 hours we've been in the park. Anyway, guys, we have got a dining reservation to get to. We've got about an hour to get to it. So I'm away. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Enjoy your little time here. See you later.
Please.